fuckers and scumbags. We are live right here for video number 2 on your 2 for Sunday, March the 5th, 2023. Thank you all for watching on video number 2 on right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Oh yeah, 9. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit the subscribe button down below in my pants, otherwise known as the description box below on this channel, my other channels, like I said, down below there. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, go suck a dick and blow yourself up. I don't give a shit what you do. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. But most importantly, tap and slap that bell. Treat it like it's your bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, well, fuck you, man. Pretty much it. That's it. So simple to the point. It's your first time watching. Welcome to the party, pal. Hope you enjoy the ride. Hope you enjoy the content. And if you do, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and show my other channels you love and support as well. And don't forget to tap that bell, and that's pretty much it. Alright, not going to go too long with all that bullshit. So this is video number 2. Check out my AEW Revolution predictions down below in the description box on TSL 58. Pre-show's on now. The only pre-show match should be going on pretty soon. The Varsity Athletes and Ari Daivari taking on crazy, funky kicking himself, Mark Briscoe, and the Lucha Brothers of Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Zero Miedo. That should be coming up pretty soon. And then the pay-per-view comes your way in about 25 minutes. So I'm going to try to get this done really quick and then go watch the pay-per-view. And then maybe later tonight, I'll be back with video number 3 over on the Peter Gilmore channel, your AEW Revolution review. So we got all that, but we'll see what happens, how I feel by the time this pay-per-view ends, which will probably be on hopefully around 11, 12 o'clock, who knows. And that's all I can say. Alright, so let's get this shindig started, because I got things to do, and that's it. Alright, so it is time for your late and out-of-date Smackdown and AEW Rampage review for March the 3rd, 2023. So, SmackDown, pretty damn good show this past Friday night from DC, and Rampage, their go-home show before Revolution. I thought it was a pretty decent show. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more of your precious time. So I'm going to try to go at most maybe 25 minutes. Well, we'll see what happens with that. All right, so let's start with SmackDown. And we start off with our commentary team of Mitchell Cole and Bad News Wade Barrett. And I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. That's pretty much it. So we start off with the Bloodline. They come out, and our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, 917 days as of today, 917, as your undisputed, undefeated champion of the world, and you must acknowledge him, because if you don't, fuck you. And the man that'll beat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. And that's pretty much it. So they come out, minus Jay, of course. So after Roman tells us to acknowledge him, Cody Rhodes comes out. Adrenaline in my soul. Cody Rhodes gonna get schooled in the promo. And basically he did. Cody Rhodes and Roman face to face. So Cody's like, oh, you got your boys here. And Roman laughs at it. He says, Solo, get out of here. Jimmy, get out of here. Wise man, you can leave too. So it's one-on-one. And, Reigns basically puts both titles down. It's like, hey, you won this? No. You won that? No. Have you main evented WrestleMania? No. I've done that. So, shut up, Cody. That's basically it. Let's get more comfortable here. So, Roman goes on this big thing, telling Cody that, basically he says, I got this big, impossible mountain to climb. But that's your thing, right there, Cody. You can't win the big one, usually. But anyway, Cody, there is like no way Cody could survive Stardust. That's Cody saying this, and Cody says, there is no way 10,000 people will pay to see me and my friends had a headline an indie show. See, all out reference, or in whatever you want to call it. The goalposts are always being moved, but he's always kicking it right through the uprights. He says, Roman, you may be impossible with some, but, that's not the case for me. If Roman's like, that was good, Cody, but now I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to school you. So he accuses Cody of rehearsing that all week. And then it's like, hey, you won the WWE title? No. Universal title? No. Headline WrestleMania? No. Roman's like, I've been groomed for this since I was a little bitty boy. Little bitty horse dude. By his father and by Dusty Rhodes of Egg and Cream, baby. Bacon, baby. I don't like Cody, baby. So, but he's like, don't worry, and he does a very good Dusty Rhodes impersonation. That was pretty damn good. He said Dusty was the one who put confidence in him. And Roman says Dusty knew everything Roman would wind up doing. It's like, you would know about that, Cody, because, about maybe Seth and that other guy. But Dusty knew that Roman had it. And it was like Cody never existed. Blah, blah, blah. And he knows that Dusty is not with us anymore. But if there's anything that he didn't teach Cody, Roman's like, I'm going to teach you at WrestleMania. And Cody's just like standing there like a statue, basically getting owned and humbled by the tribal chief. So they shake hands, and basically that's it. Cody said basically nothing. Crying like a little bitch. So Roman 1, Cody 0 this week. But we got 3 more weeks to go. Where are we? 4 weeks. Well, yeah, 3 weeks to go. And we'll have to see what happens Monday night and Friday night on Smackdown. Well, tomorrow night and Friday night. We'll get that. So, I loved it. Cody Rhodes, you can suck a dick, because Roman's going to wipe the floor with you, and there's no way you're going to win, because Roman's going 1,000 plus days as champ. Vince has ordered it. It has to happen. Make him 1,000 days, and then lose it at SummerSlam to Cody Rhodes or whoever the Money in the Bank winner is. I care less who it is. That's it. Don't give the belt to Cody. Because Cody ain't going to be a long-term champ. 3 to 4 months at most. And then give it to Seth Rollins. And then let Roman take his time off. And then come back at the Royal Rumble. And then win the Royal Rumble. Win his belts back at WrestleMania 40. It was supposed to be against The Rock. But Roman will get those belts back if he loses. He will get it back. If it takes a year or 2, he'll get it back. Don't worry. He'll still be the most relevant man in wrestling. So, we move on. And that's it. So I gave that first segment 3.5 out of 5 stars. Blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty much it. All right, then we get to our first match. Mommy Rhea Ripley with her boy toy, Dom Guerrero. Ese Guerrero, ese is my son. Okay. So she's taking on Liv Morgan. Pretty decent match. Dom gets involved a little bit. Not very much. But we're getting to the end. And Rhea hits the Riptide. But she's not done. She locks in the Prism Trap with a knee on Liv's head. Ow! And Liv taps out at 8 minutes. And then we cut to a little, like a girl crying, like kind of like the Miz girl, but now it's a different girl. We don't even know her name. So I guess you can call it the Liv crying bitch girl. I don't know. But at least Liv was, a good sport and, invited her backstage, and they had a whole digital exclusive where they're hugging and crying and... Okay. All right, so Mommy Rhea Ripley continues her dominance, and that's pretty much it. So I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that was pretty much it. All right, then we go to the locker room with Roman and Jimmy and the wise man, Paul Heyman. Roman wants to know when Jay's coming back. Jimmy's like, well, he still needs some time, but I'll let him know. Roman's running out of patience. Jimmy's like, okay, I'll call him again. And Roman's like, no, I'm not running out of patience with Jay. I'm running out of patience with you. I'm like, oh boy. If the storyline can get any worse for the Bloodline, it's getting there. It's crumbling by the week. But hopefully, you know, the only thing that I think will crumble is the Usos title reign, and Roman's going to beat the fuck out of Cody. And that's all I got to say about that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Let me move on. Then we're going to look back at Rey Mysterio, booyaka booyaka, not being able to hit Dom last week after losing the Killer Cross. So then we see Dom and Rhea walking in the back. They run into Santos Escobar of Legado, who basically wants to beat the fuck out of Dom right here, right now. So he goes to the ring. So we got an impromptu match coming up. And then he blows Rhea Ripley a kiss as an added bonus. Because he knows he wants that sweet ass. Yes. But we move on from there. Anyway, so then we go to Santos and Dom, Rhea Ripley at ringside, obviously. Kind of was a back and forth match. Dom teased a 619, but decided to choke Santos on the ropes. We get into the end. They both men collide for a double down. Dominic whips out some brass knucks. And referee saw it, which let Rhea Ripley hit Riptide on the floor. Ow. And then Rhea sends him in. Dominic as the, and he got in on it, say, look at that frog splash. He does it almost better than me, I say, pero. Pretty much. Hits the frog splash, 1, 2, 3. Dominic Guerrero is your winner. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Dominic takes Ray's mask that Ray gave Santos and goes up the ramp, starts ripping it apart. And then Ray comes out, starts, you know, glaring at his sons like, what are you doing here? Say that mascara, stuff like that. And Dom's like, hey, you want the mask? Here it is. And he drops it on the floor. And then Ray goes to pick it up, and Dom hits him in the back. So it looks like we may get a mask versus mask match, or a hair versus mask, some type of stipulation at WrestleMania, but we're still waiting for that epic pop when Dom gets his ass kicked by Rey Mysterio when he slaps him on the mat. But we'll see what happens with that. So all that I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Excuse me, and we move on. All right, then we see Sami Zayn at the airport earlier in the day. We get that. Roman isn't feeling the heat, and he's going to be taking on Solo Sikoa in the main event. This isn't about wins or losses, about sending a message. The Sami Zayn problem isn't going away until the Bloodline is completely gone. So we see a whole bunch of fans in the airport or at the arena chanting his name, and that's it. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get Drew McIntyre coming out for a chat, gets right to the point, calls out Walter, the IC champ, and then Sheamus fella comes out and basically saying, like, you stabbed me in the back, I want to go to WrestleMania 2, blah, blah, blah. So they have a big fight, and then, yeah, dummy, Eli Drake comes out, says, like, you still can't have WrestleMania without him, blah, blah, blah. And then the New Day come out, just that Boris all to death. And then Killer Cross comes out with a lovely Scarlet. And basically we got a big brawl. And Killer Cross stands tall. So we were supposed to get a 5-way next this coming Friday for a shot at Walter. But since Kofi is now injured, it is still going to be a 5-way. You put Xavier Woods in. I don't know how they're going to do it. Or it's going to be a fatal 4-way. And the winner gets to face Walter at WrestleMania. I still think they should have done a ladder match, but at WrestleMania, not on Smackdown, something like that. But it is what it is. And we move on. All right, so we get that. All right, then we see Ronda Rousey get injured by Tegan Nox and Natalya. So now she's in a sling. Which sucks. But she should be fine by WrestleMania. So then we get the Shayna Baszler and Tegan Nox. Really nothing to see here. Shayna Baszler makes Tegan tap in 2 minutes. So I give that a dud. Move on. Then we got Kayla with Walter and Fabian Aichner and Marcel Barthel. Walter is mad because there's a lack of a challenger for him at WrestleMania. Calls it a disgrace to the sport, professional wrestling. And basically, that's it. He says he wants a challenger. That's it. So I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then. Bobby Lashley makes an impromptu appearance. Says the Muscle Man dance by Bray Wyatt was corny. And then he calls out Bray, but Uncle Howdy comes from behind and beats him down a little bit, but Lashley beats the fuck out of him. And then the lights go out before he can hit the spear, and Uncle Howdy goes, bye-bye. And that's pretty much it for that. So, we get that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then Jimmy back with Roman. And he said, I called Jay again, he still needs more time. Basically saying, leave me the fuck alone, basically, in short terms. Roman still can't believe it, and he's like, I'm not gonna put the blame on you, I'm gonna put the blame on Sammy, and then he tells Paul Heyman, it's like, Jay's got 1 week, and if he doesn't come into the bloodline, shit's gonna happen. So, and then Sami Zayn's gonna take on Solo Sikoa tomorrow night. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Oh, so I gave that 3.5 out of 5. Then we're going to go main event of the evening, Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn. Pretty decent match. Solo beats Sami, thank the Lord, with the Samoan Spike. Gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. After the match, Solo and Jimmy grab a chair to try to end Sami's career, but they take too long because Jimmy wanted to finish him off. And Sami throws a chair in Solo's face, and then he beats up on he hits a hell of a kick on Jimmy, and he grabs the chair. Solo knocks it out of the way, and Sami runs for the hills, up into the crowd, and Jimmy's like, "Fuck, I messed up," and Roman's like, "Son of a bitch, Sami said fucking shit." Roman is pissed. And I can only imagine what tomorrow night's going to be in Boston, Massachusetts, with John Cena there. It's going to be a madhouse in Boston tomorrow night. We'll have to see what happens with that. So I gave that I gave Smackdown 7 out of 10 stars. And that's pretty much it. All right, I got to take a second. I'll be right back. Got to take 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, get off pretty soon. All right, so we had Aussie Open in a fatal four-way with the Blackpool Club, Claudio and Wheeler Yuta, Top Flight, and the Beaver Boys. Claudio and Wheeler Yuta get the win after a stunner into a German suplex. Hits Darius, but Yuta comes in with a seatbelt. They get the win. And a match I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. Pretty good. After the match is a Dark Order jump Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. That's it. Then we get various videos for Hangman Adam Page and Jon Moxley for the Texas Death Match. Look back at the Jericho Appreciation Society beating up Ricky Starks on Dynamite. And then Jungle Boy promo with Christian Cage for the final burial match. The Buried Alive match. We got that. All right. Then we had Rio beat Emi Sakura with a fruit roll-up. Okay. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video about the triple threat match for the women, Ruby Soho, Saraya Knight, and Jamie Hayter. After that, 41 seconds of Powerhouse Will Hobbs destroying Serpentico. Then we got Don Callis trying to recruit Konosuke Takeshita, who seems intrigued. Interesting. All right, then we got Mark Briscoe challenging Mark Sterling's little boys, Tony Nese, Josh Woods, and Ari Daivari to a 6-man tag, which is happening probably right now. All right, we get that. And then we get to the main event. Dustin Rhodes and Keith Lee, the Wizard, looks like he has a wizard's robe. Looks good in it, too. Takes on Swerve and Parker Boudreaux. Dustin Rhodes and Keith Lee get the win after the Big Bang Catastrophe on, I think it was on Parker Boudreaux. So they get the win. Match I gave 3 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. So, that's it. So, Rampage gets 6.5 out of 10 stars. SmackDown, 7 out of 10 stars. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And that's pretty much it. So sorry for the quick live video, but things happen. So, anyway, I'm out of here. Peter Gilmore signing off. Enjoy Revolution coming up in about 8 minutes. It's going to hopefully be a good pay-per-view, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm out. Peace.